Okay, so on the front of the box we have what it looks like, what the keyboard looks like. Designed in Germany. And then some specifications. Full-size keyboard, up to 16 million different color options. So you're going to be able to pick your custom color to match either your gaming mouse or your color of just like the lighting if you have a gaming computer. Has a 50 million key stroke life cycle. And 32K flash memory, so you can save the programmable options that you're able to. So key bindings and different things, you can save that too. And then 27 anti-ghosting keys. So they're going to be more, but basically more programmable. You'll be able to program them for different things. So this is what the front of the box looks like. On the sides, you just got what model it is. At the top, it says basically what operating system it works with. It will work with Mac OS, so just not software. So Windows XP, Vista 7 and 8. And then you got just a bunch of different, some little bit of same thing as had on the front, just in different languages. And then let's get started to unboxing this. Let's take the tape off. Flip the keyboard around. And are you guys ready? And voila! There is the keyboard. Let's take the keyboard out of the packaging. Get this out. Set this to the side. There's the keyboard. Plastic out of the keyboard, or off the keyboard. There is the keyboard. And we got in here, we got a manual. Got a software CD to install your software, and a bag of goodies that has a key removal and replacement keys for your WASD. So if those do get worn, you can replace them. So that's nice, because that's one issue I have had with keyboards, that I would either the WASD keys would get worn, and then or the F and the J button, the little the indent on it would rub off. So that's always nice that they do give you some options. So you might look at the cable and you might see those 3 different connectors. There's your USB, a gold-plated USB cable, and then 2 other 3.5 millimeter adapters. These are for actually plugging in for your speakers and mic. So if you have a headset, you don't have to have it either plugged in the front or the back. You can just have it plugged in right there. So that's nice. I did like that off that thing. As you see, this is the keyboard right here. At the top we got these are going to be your different little programmable buttons. This has got profiles. You can set 3 profiles for different key bindings. So these keys over here. These are the new keys. So that's always nice. They do have your volume keys right here. That's one thing about the keyboard that I must have, is a button that's dedicated for volume up and down. I know some keyboards have the functions options you can set, but I can't stand those types of keyboards. I have to have dedicated volume keys. Then you got some lighting things. You can turn the lights off on the keyboard, so if you don't want to have the lights on it, you can turn it off. You got a lock key, and then another additional key. So I'm going to have more details on the review of this, but this is just a quick unboxing, and look, this has got a lock and unlock dial here. Not really sure what it does, but I'm assuming this will lock it where you can, the Windows keys are not active. So when you game, because I know some games, if you accidentally press the Windows key, it takes you back to the start screen, and sometimes it crashes games. I've had issues with that before. So let's look at the top. The top, we don't really have much of anything. So and on the back of the keyboard, you got Perixx right here, and then your angle to angle the keyboard legs, and on the side, on this side of the keyboard, you see that it does have your 3.5mm ports, so you can plug in your headset. Overall, this is kind of a heavy keyboard. I do like heavy keyboards because I don't like the keyboard moving or flexing, and this keyboard doesn't seem to flex. And the keys aren't really loud when you're typing. So this is not a mechanical keyboard, so you're not going to have that loud clicking, but it's close to one, but it's not, like I said, it's not one. It would be nice to have a mechanical keyboard. Preferably, I've never really cared for them. I've used them, and I can use them. I just don't really like mechanical keyboards, but it does do. They do have a purpose. But this isn't a cheap keyboard. I think it's online right now. It's $70. I will have the link below. You can take a look at it. But if you want a nice keyboard, you do have to pay a little bit more money for it. But preferably, I was actually looking to buy the gaming keyboard, and then I came across Perixx, and contacted them, asking them if I could review some of their products, because I'm slightly going to get into more PC gaming and different things, and I'd at least like a company that I can go to and that do make a bunch of different gaming products, so I can bring more content to you guys. So hopefully down the road I'd have more products to review from them. But my first impression of this keyboard, it looks better than I thought. Originally I thought this was going to be like a cheap plastic keyboard, but it doesn't seem to be a cheap plastic keyboard. It seems to be a really durable keyboard. Kind of big, but it's okay. I didn't really have a preference on it. So I will be trying this out for maybe a week or so, and then I'll make a review about it. So please keep in mind that I will have a review that's more details on it. Maybe it's showing playing some games on it or something. I don't know yet, but hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you in the next one.